good.
How y'all doing?
Hope your weekend is going great.
Great.
Our weekend is going good. How was yours?
Fine.
Did you sleep well last night?
Are we trying to be funny?
No, I'm just saying. Did you sleep well last night?
Okay.
You slept okay?
Yes.
I slept freaking great.
I know you did. See? You see? Dead wrong, but okay.
Well, let's do our toast. Wine is already poured, but what do you know?
Oh, she's just on a roll.
Miracles do happen.
Anyway, to you.
To you guys, for a wonderful weekend. I hope your season is everything that you want it to be. And to us, for our continued success.
Yes.
And beautiful sleep. So good. I almost slurped it. That's really bad. I almost slurped it. So, if any of you are wondering, what is this? I want you and you and you to be my date. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Does anybody think that it's wrong to date multiple people? I think in today's dating world that there is a miscommunication to say what exactly is dating and what exactly is not dating, and
Yes, please define this for me.
if it's good to date. But,
Well,
well, let me hear your opinion.
I don't know what to say here because I don't know where you're coming from.
Is it okay to date multiple people?
My understanding and definition of a date, yes. But somehow I don't think my understanding is what we're looking at here.
Well, what is your understanding of dating?
You've met somebody for the first time, you're getting to know them. Let's go out,
Hey,
you hang
William.
out.
Hi, Stephanie.
What's up, y'all? You go out, you get to know them, and, that's generally it, unless you, of course, you go further from that point on. But a date, why not more than one person? Because if that's all it is.
Okay. So, with that being said, well, no, don't look worried. I agree with you. I believe you should date more than one person. How do we know the things that we like and what we don't like if we only date one person?
All right, wait a minute. Okay. What is a date? Now, see, what I just said, if that is the extent of the date,
Hi, Michelle.
okay. But if that is not the extent of the date.
Well, to me, a date is
Yeah,
shopping.
okay.
Shopping for that special person.
Now, I have heard the term used, I am dating, plural, this guy. Or, no, I've heard it
I am
said that
dating
way.
this guy, plural. That sounds like one person.
No, meaning in the sense of dating, I mean continual dates, which is defined as something else.
Okay.
That's not a date.
Hi, Sagad.
I mean, and under those circumstances, do you date multiple individuals?
Yes. Okay, Stephanie said, how do you know if you have the one if you don't try many? Sometimes I think that here's the thing. I call it shopping because my idea of a date is going out and getting to meet a lot of different people. Michelle agreed with Stephanie. You want to go out and meet different people. You want to get to know them, get to know yourself in interacting with them, knowing what you like and what you don't like, so that you know who the one is. Everyone can't be the one every time you meet someone.
True.
So why not date multiple people?
As long as that's what it is. But are we doing other things and calling it a date? See, depending on the type of individual that you're dealing with, on both sides of the track,
Well,
if
you better shop around.
yeah, basically, you know. But if you're sleeping with
Well,
this
Mama told me.
individual,
Uh-huh.
if you're sleeping with this individual, there are those that say that that is you're in a relationship now because you're sleeping together. And if you are having, if you're dating, wait, because that's just like, all right, those individuals that go that far on the first date. Then you have those individuals who become clutchy because we went to bed together. You know what I'm saying here.
Okay, but
all right,
but I don't get. It's a date. I'm not exclusive with anybody. I can go out, and unless you say, hey, you know, I don't want to use the term "can we go steady" because that's some cornballs crap. But unless you say, you know what, I want us to be exclusive, just you and I. Anything else is game. You can do whatever you want. You're single. You're grown. You're having fun. So God said, so it's okay to go on a date, come home and go on another date? Hell yeah. It's okay.
Technically speaking,
yeah. You know what kills me? Well, I won't even get into that yet. I'll just wait till you guys further put your foots in your mouth. Put your foots. Put your feet in your mouth. Damn it. How can you really get to know a person without confusing stuff up? You take notes. Hello. Duh. That's how you don't confuse it. Right. This is how you get to know the person. You take notes. And I didn't say anything about being dishonest, about telling the guy, oh, it's only you, and then you go out with the next person. I'm not saying anything about being deceitful. I'm dating. I'm interviewing. I'm getting to find out who's going to be the one with me. We see it on TV all the time, all the dating shows that are out now. Heck, didn't Flavor Flav start it? I mean, he had, 12, 15, 20 different women in the house? Yeah. I mean, that's kind of, sort of, but not really what dating is about. Go out and meet people. Go out and get and broaden your horizons. Go out to Aspen, skiing on the ski slopes. Go to the Bahamas, basking in the sun.
Basically,
with date one and then date two.
Why not? Royal oats.
I didn't say that either.
I did.
Sowing your royal oats. No, I didn't. Again, it does not mean sleeping around.
It doesn't mean not.
No, it doesn't mean not either.
Okay.
But that's not what I'm saying here. I'm saying, see, that's what I mean about you men.
What about us men?
The point I'm trying to make is that you are dating different people so that you know what you want when it's time to get that mate. You know that there's certain things that you know what, I tried this, I wasn't really feeling it. See, people, I feel like people are settling, right? Because we talked about that before. That people are settling in relationships, just like you said, oh, because we were intimate, now that means you're my man or you're my woman. What? No, that does not, well, I don't want to say all that, but but you know. So God said, that sounds good, but it's usually women who get upset when they see a man with another woman.
Facts.
Listen.
Facts.
Okay, so
you're going to see, I went and dated you, and an hour later, I went back out.
They're very upset, too, when they see.
No, I know, but that's what I was saying. It's on both. Exactly.
Even if you
said
tell them, look, I'm
both sides of the coin. I mean, of the tracks. It's on both sides. See, he just hit it right on the head. That's why the question is it okay?
The only time, listen, in all honesty, the only time that people are going to get upset is when that person is deceiving them and making them believe that they are the only one. When you're being honest, I mean, anybody has the right to bow out and say, you know what, I really don't like that this person is seeing other people because I want to be exclusive, for lack of a better word, with that person. So I'm going to go ahead and move on. That's perfectly fine. People are thinking that you were joined at the hip. You're not joined at the hip with anybody. I'm not saying go out and get a bunch of diseases and make babies all over the place. Hell, that's happening now. Because everybody wants to lie, and when they know they're seeing other people, but they're not letting the other people know that, listen, you're not the only one. Get to know people, make friends, and then see what level it can go to. That's all I'm saying. So God said, first assumption is that they're screwing behind your back. Bro. I just said, if you are honest and you're letting them people know, you know what? Okay, so it'll go something like this. So let's say Ben and I are not married and we're on a date. So it goes like this. So, okay, first of all, this is a date. Stop looking me in my eyes like that. No, it won't go like that. But here it goes.
Wow, I mean, I'm trying to get to know you.
So let me ask you, are you seeing other people?
No.
Lie.
Oh,
Now ask me. Now ask me. See, this is what you don't do.
Wait. Why did I automatically become a liar? What did I do to be a liar?
Come on. This is because I want you to be my date. Am I wrong? So let's try this again. Now you ask me.
So you seen anyone?
I am not seeing anybody exclusively, but I am dating. I do go out on dates. And I find you to be quite interesting.
Well, how do I rate in comparison to those other ratings?
Well, I'm not comparing you with other people. It's just more...
But are you not shopping?
Well,
I'm interviewing. You are comparing.
I'm interviewing. I want to learn more about myself. So I am going out on different dates. Could we be exclusive at some point or another? You never know. I'm just throwing caution to the wind, and we'll see where it goes.
Really?
Yeah. Do you have a problem with it?
Are you sleeping with any of these guys?
Oh, well, hey, you're not my man. That's really none of your business.
I think we've reached this interview has come to an end. I'm leaving.
Okay, and that's absolutely fine. That's absolutely fine. But see, if that's what I mean about being honest. Okay, so God said, if I tell a woman she's not the only one, there's going to be a problem. Are you calling this woman your girlfriend? Are you just dating? There's a distinct difference.
No, the deal is.
And he said it's hoish behavior.
Wait a minute,
idiot.
Look, at the end of the day, it's as he pointed out.
You're not an idiot.
It's as he pointed out.
Yes.
A woman will have a problem quicker through that. Now, if he's trying to get to know her, see, it is like a double standard. You're saying go out, get to know each other, get to know other people, venture around, but you're speaking from your female perspective. A dude who is doing that is not going to be viewed in the same light, because if he is that honest, as you said, look, in truth, at this moment, all jokes aside, you're speaking from your individual perspective.
I'm speaking from experience, but go ahead.
Your experience.
My experience, yes.
Honesty. Okay, most of the women I am aware of, if they are not the one in that moment, it ain't flying.
What do you mean?
In other words, the point that you just said, the honesty, when the whole thing, the BS skit we just did, are you dating someone? In general, they say, well, yes, I am dating at this time, and, nothing's exclusive. I don't have anybody in particular. That is not met with a positive response.
How is that not met with a positive response? You're saying, I'm interested in you, but I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm seeing other
while
people
you
as well.
did tell, yes, you did tell the truth and all of that shit, but it does not go but so far.
How often have you tried it?
More than you think.
So you've tried it. You've actually been honest with a woman and told her.
Back in my youth, and I really didn't
well, we
care.
ain't talking about now.
What? Now what?
Duh. Of course it was back then. It can't be now.
Well, okay.
So I don't,
the point is, at the end of the day, it was not met 80% of the time, but it wasn't met.
Okay, so
nice.
what was the experience? What was your experience with a woman that you told, okay, yes, I like you, but I'm seeing other people as well?
How it went down, all right, I got a few things.
So if I said Taliban will be labeled a dog.
No, well, it is true. I'm not going one told me I'm not going to be part of your stable.
And that's fine.
What?
That's fine. That's a matter of opinion. Why did you respect her opinion? Or did you say, okay, you know what? Never mind, I'll only see you.
No. I'm going to say that.
So what are you saying?
No, the point was, at the time, I didn't have any woman. She said I will not be part of it. She took it upon herself and assumed that I was just running around there, as he just said, being a dog. Well, how she did it was that, she smiled in my face and vanished.
Okay.
Okay, and she didn't.
But you can't be mad at her. That's her right.
No, it is her right. But the point you just made, look, if
It's
you
better
are
to
actually
be dishonest.
if you're actually trying to meet somebody in terms of a man, he might have to be dishonest.
You know what?
Listen,
and see,
listen. Let me finish.
Go ahead.
Let me finish.
Say what you gotta say.
If he's going to shop around to see whether or not he likes this one, or this one, or this one, or that one, he has to be free to do so. He is not necessarily free to do so. He's got to sit up here literally, time it. 9 o'clock, I'm going to meet this one. 12 o'clock, I got to take a break.
So you got to be
this
deceitful.
one. That's the way it seems.
Well, see, you know what? Let me break it down for you, Ben. First off.
Yarn.
Pluck. First off, the thing is this. You are basically admitting here in front of everybody that you are okay with taking that woman's right to choose whether she wants to deal with you or not because you're dating other people. So you'd rather be deceitful about it and lie to her. That's why you guys get your tires slashed and all kinds of stuff happen to your car. This is a disclaimer. I never did that. But this is exactly why this is exactly why women do what they do. Because you lie. Give the woman another example that I hate is when you ask a man if he has a woman and then he lies and says no when he does. Don't nobody want to be on a timeshare. But you putting women on a timeshare. Based on Ben's example, you're like, you know what? You're on a timeshare. But I'm just not going to tell you. What's the point in being a liar? If your game was really what it was, you'd be honest and say, listen, I'm seeing other people. I'm not ready, thanks, Steph. I'm not ready to settle down with one person, and I'm going to meet different people. And the woman didn't cut you. She didn't smack you around. She didn't yell. She didn't scream. She just chose to move on because she was looking for something more serious at that time. And you admittedly said this is not something you are willing to give her. So that was her right to leave. But instead, you men want to be deceitful. You men want to be deceitful and lie and cheat and steal just so you can get a piece of ass or money or whatever it is that you want to get out of these women, and it's completely
wrong.
Incorrect.
First of all, you just went and said I just said I am not exclusive at this time. I am sitting up here. I am looking for that, so forth and so forth. What I said to you also was that it seems that the way to go would be the deceitful way because it is not done. You're saying the right to choose. It's not.
It is the right to choose. Yes, it is.
It's taking away the man's right to choose.
No, it's taking away the man's right to play around with different women's ideas and their affections. If you know that a woman isn't feeling you and wants to be with you and only you, and you lie and tell her, yeah, she thinks that you're her man. And then when you turn around and start seeing other people,
wait.
You said,
if that's what we're talking about here,
you specifically said the girl left. She chose not to deal with it, which was perfectly fine and perfectly within her right. You said that's why you see why men choose not to say anything, because they could still have their cake and eat it too.
Okay. Admittedly, it came off that way. That's not what I was trying to say.
So what were you trying to say?
I was trying to use that as an example of you saying to shop around.
Yes. Shop around with somebody else. That one's off the market.
Yeah, but that's the one you wanted.
No, that's the one you wanted to play with.
You don't know that.
But
You're making that assumption.
Well, then why didn't you tell her this? You're who I want to be with. I am seeing other people, but I really, really like you. I really am interested in you.
You can go that way.
Let's go and let's see where the chips may fall.
Well, fine. Based on the conversation, what you just said, it just became exclusive, and there is no more dating.
It didn't. Listen. That if you really liked her, then you won't need to date anymore, right?
Facts, if that's what she wants. But that's not what you said.
You said the girl in particular that you were speaking about said, I am not going to be part of your stable.
That was another one. Anyway, go ahead.
The point is, you said she decided she didn't want to be part of your stable, and she moved on. But damn, I really wanted her. Translation for me, damn, I really wanted that ass. Look at your face.
Part of
Look at his face. Exactly. Deceitful. Stephanie was like, what? Michelle says, sure, you're right. Stephanie said, drops the mic. So God said, honestly, is the biggest trick women run on men. They're the biggest deceivers. And he also said, tell the truth as she walks, lie, and potential increases. And then Stephanie said, that's why you date multiple people. That's why you date multiple people. You're trying to see what you like about this person, what you like about yourself. You're getting to learn yourself when you date different people. You get to know different things about yourself. Oh wow, I didn't know I liked calamari. This person took me out to a seafood restaurant. I've never been there. That was interesting. Oh, this person is into this particular thing. Because I don't want to make it about, oh, you got to go somewhere. Because we did this before. We're not doing that again. But, okay, for you, for example, this man is into martial arts. I didn't know anything, so I'll learn about martial arts from you, all the different things, and you're broadening my mind. You're opening me up to different ideas and different thoughts. I take a little from you, I take a little from him, I take a little from there, and then I get to learn a little bit more about myself. So that's why you have to date multiple people. And then it's about dating, whether it's okay to date multiple people. So Ben said, yeah, it's okay, but he doesn't want to tell the woman that he's dating multiple people. He'd rather be a liar.
I didn't say that.
Okay, those are my words.
And they are.
Rather be a liar. So what would you rather be? Pluck? No. What would you rather be?
No, look, at this stage, I'm not with the game anymore. I'm really not. So.
Thank God it's cool. Hey, state your name.
Hello, this is Sir God, calling from Jersey.
Hi, Sir God, you got to speak up.
Oh, I do have the sugar. You hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Here's the deal. I'm with Ben because I've tried the honesty thing, and it never seems to work out. It always goes left. So to prevent it from going left, I may have to keep them in the dark about certain things. I mean, they really don't need, the right hand doesn't need to know what the left hand is doing. I mean, I am trying to better myself and learn from these multiple women, so I'm not going to tell each woman that I'm dealing with multiple women. I'm going to make them appear to be the one and only because they like that fantasy shit. And you get more when you present that fantasy to them that they are the one and only. Now, if you tell them the truth that you're dating 5 other girls, they're not going to want to be bothered with you because you're not the Prince Charming. And Lord knows, if I'm dealing with a chick and she's dating multiples, and I'm going to be honest, even if she said, well, you know, I am seeing other people, and I happen to take her out and we do whatever, Finnegans or something, and then the next day, I'm out with my boys and we chilling, and we happen to pop up on the scene or whatever at a lounge, and I see her sitting there with Ben, I'm going to be like, oh, she's going to become a hoe in my mind now. Because, you know, that's just how women think. Like, yo, women take the same way because it's the role was reversed. And she seen that I was with her and we was chilling. We had a good time. And then next time she sees me, I'm with another chick. She goes, oh, you with that bitch? You with that bitch? And probably want to fight if she's ratchet. On that note, I'm gone.
Thank you.
He ain't wrong.
He is very wrong.
No,
he's ridiculous.
Wait a minute, stop.
I would play him like
I
a
have had
There's nothing
chicks
wrong with
sit up here and go off.
Probably because of your lies.
No lie.
Come
How
on,
could
really?
it be a lie if there was nothing to begin with? Hold up.
Did you make that clear?
No. Did you
make
assume
clear?
it? Was it assumed?
Did you make it clear?
Did I have to?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Because unless I
We
sat
need
back
labels.
and said, stop. All right. Okay. Same point, actually. Because unless I claim this as being mine, you're my woman, let us, we, and all that good stuff, nothing has been established. So if you now see me with the next one, now you want to sit up there and start, tearing shit up. What is that?
Did you let her know?
No,
it's wrong. Let me just
Okay, that's all I'm trying to say.
Wrong. But at the same time, did you let her know that made it very clear that you see other people?
In that
it's
instance,
not about disrespecting anybody.
Even in that instance, if I did not, because we never established that there is an us, how do you presume?
Well, you should have established it.
No, it's on both parts.
Somebody should have established it.
It was never, and the fact that it was never established does not make it now established.
Let me explain something. Let me just read some comments. The next said, what's wrong with dating multiple people? If someone catches feelings, that's on them. Because you let everyone know what it is. We are just dating. That's it, and that's all. I agree. Stephanie said, the men that can't handle rejection will lie. Absolutely. And Michelle said, if you're not in a committed relationship, then it's okay to date other people. I agree. Most people said, back in the day, I used to say, I want to date every day of the week, a different guy every day of the week. And my people I said it to looked at me like, ooh, oh my. I said, I didn't say I want to sleep with 7 people 7 days of the week. I said I want to go out and meet different people. And I never strived to 7, but I did date a lot. And that makes me the great person I am today. But now I'm all settled. I'm not dating. I'm exclusively with you and love you, and I'm good. I'm happy. So God said, letting her know will only hurt your rep, because she'll say you tried to play her. I can't even respond. I'm not even going to respond. The reason why is because, first of all, with men like the example that he's showing, they seem to meet only hood boogers. First of all, first and foremost,
Boogers?
hood boogers. They're not honest, and then when things happen, they don't understand why things happen. Who paid for these dates? Doug, you paid for the dates. That's who paid for the dates, Doug. You did. You paid for them all. But the whole thing.
Yeah, and that comes down to it at the end of the day.
Listen. So what? You
I
paid for
took
the
you
date.
out. I fed you.
And you had a
We
good time.
had a
And
good
you had a good
time.
time.
And then you saw me with the next chick and started throwing bottles and shit.
I'm not going to throw bottles because I'll be on my own date. I'll just look at you and say hi and keep it going.
Oh, well,
I'll
no,
keep
no,
it
no,
flowing.
but that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about individuals, the fact of the
You're
double-sidedness of it.
There's no double-sided. Everything is the same. The
No, it's
same
not.
thing. I've met guys who were jealous. You guys have met women who were jealous. You've also met women who were not jealous. As I have met men who were not jealous. As long as you're honest, but if you find yourself getting closer and closer to that person, you need to say that. If you don't I got caught up in a situation because the guy didn't let me know we was exclusive. As far as I knew, we was dating. He didn't let me know. And he got caught up in a situation. He got caught up in a situation because I handled it. The other guy kind of got scared and ran off. But the point still is that I was honest from the get-go. So you get left alone. Find somebody who's okay with that. It's okay. There's so many people in this world. It's okay to find somebody who meshes with you. I didn't mesh with him. Lynette said, you see some people, if you show too much attention to just one person, they think it's a relationship. That y'all never established. Yes, yet. But since you're spending so much time and attention to them, you're in a relationship. You didn't know you was in. And Lynette is saying exactly what happened to me. That is exactly what happened to me. That's why we need labels. We need labels. And in fact,
And
we
there's
have
not
mutual
a right
friends.
to give, to
We have
assume a
mutual
label
friends.
either, though.
We have mutual friends, and they said, you better tell her you're in a relationship with her, because if she don't know, she don't know. And she not trying to find out either unless you tell her. He wrote hood boogers. Bougie chicks the same way. They just throw champagne.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Okay, moving right along.
Yeah. Move along.
The point I'm making is
For what?
for what? Yeah, in her statement, you gotta make sure that you have labels, ladies.
You but
If
don't
a-
assume
listen,
a label.
I agree with you. This is what I'm getting ready to say. Not just for ladies, for guys too, but mainly ladies, because I'm a woman.
Yeah.
If he didn't tell you that you are that one and you didn't agree to being that one, don't assume shit. Just turn around and meet other people. Don't stifle yourself for one person. You shouldn't have to. Because you know what? You are more important than that. You are special. You are beautiful. You are all that and a bag of chips. And you know what? Take the damn pickle too.
Go on, girl.
Ow.
Yo.
But yeah, so that's why I think it's okay. Guys, really, it's no need to be deceitful. If the woman is bugging out and she feel like, I'm sorry, there's no more wine for you. I took it all. Look, and y'all seeing me tip the damn bottle. Listen,
Mush.
whatever. At the end of the day, Lynette said, labels for what? I can give you some labels more through Monday through Friday, LOL. Well, Lynette, I'm not saying that. Remember, it's all about being honest about it. Look, I took the bottle. The whole thing, William says, we know what happens when we assume, LOL. Really? Right. You end up making an ass out of yourself. Not me, but out of yourself.
Uh-huh.
No, really. Because it's like, I'm always being accused of being a dog, and that's all right. Yeah, because you want to be a dog. That's a reputation, Sir God, that you want to live up to. And if you want to live up to that reputation, then you got it. I mean, I don't know. Lynette says, you date one guy Monday, another Tuesday, so on and so on. Yes, you are being honest. And Lynette, that's exactly what I'm saying about being honest. You have to be honest with it. If he doesn't agree with it, and he's like, you know what? I don't want to be part of your stable. I'm going to be out. So you say, okay. Getting a woman to admit she's hoeing is the problem. What is the problem is that you think that if a woman is dating, she's hoeing. Because you're sleeping, you are supposedly sleeping around with a bunch of different women. That doesn't mean that that's what she's doing. So you want to make it into something like that. I honestly can't help you with that. I don't know what to tell you. You think it's hoeing around if she's going out on dates?
Not necessarily, no.
I think hoeing around is when you're sleeping with a whole bunch of different people. That's not what I said.
I got you.
And see, that's part of why people looked at me like, oh my God, she's dating different people. I never said.
They assumed.
They're assuming that. I'm sorry to think that you think your date should end up being topsy-turvy on a bed. That's not what dating is. It's about getting to know people, getting to know yourself, and not your sexual side. Ben's face says it all. Ben is bugging.
What does my face say?
Then Lynette says, I don't know about this, Lynette. Lynette says, when Monday's guy wants to see you on Wednesday, you tell him you know it's not his turn. I don't know about that. That's not what I'm saying either. It's all about being respectful. It's all about, I wouldn't want to be treated that way. That's what I'm saying. You treat people the way that you want to be treated. Everyone gets a turn.
No man. No man.
I would never, ever.
Is going to accept that.
I wouldn't even do that.
No
okay,
man.
So for example, okay, so ask me out for Wednesday.
Hey, Angela, you free on Wednesday?
Actually, I'm not. I have other plans, but can we go out on another date?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. How does next Monday sound?
I was thinking Thursday, but okay.
I think I have plans on Thursday, too.
Busy, aren't we?
Yeah, I gotta say that.
Okay.
See, Lynette? He doesn't know he's Monday's guy. Because I didn't tell him. It's just a date. How do men or women feel any obligation to a person on a date?
Yo, Sir God, did you see what she just did? Yo, that's like I said, it's double standard.
It's not a double
yes,
standard.
It is.
I still showed you your respect.
Yes, you did. Wait a minute.
I was
no, when
extremely
I
respectful.
did it, but when I did it, I was wrong.
I didn't lie. I told you from the gate I date.
No, you just said I have plans.
Yes,
you didn't say
plans.
I have a date.
You don't have a right to my plans. You're not my man.
Right, and I didn't say
I could be
that.
washing my dirty drawers.
All right then. So why do I have to tell this woman? You're saying be honest. Be honest
Yes.
about what? I don't have to inform her about what I'm doing. It has nothing to do with her. So why should I have to inform her?
So if I say to you, are you seeing just me or are you seeing other people?
Now, that's a direct question.
Yes.
Then, no, based on that, then it's a matter of you whether or not
Thank
you're
you,
going to be
Lynette.
honest or not. But based on what you're saying that we're supposed to offer up that information
Did
while
you
you're
just-
holding.
You know what? At the same time, you could use the same information. Okay, I'm a girl. Hey, I am a girl.
I hope so.
I think so. I know so. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. As a man, I know my worth. You can't shelf me until. Well, then that's your prerogative. But guess what? I'm all that and then some. Here's the thing. Okay, so, you know what? I had such a good time with you on Monday. Do you think we could meet again on Wednesday?
That's possible.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. Now, why did we do this skit? I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be
Oh my
something else.
Doug said played you like a CD. No. no. Okay, here's the thing. You were supposed to show that you had any plans, just like I did with you.
Okay.
Oh my God! Stay with me. Okay, so I really enjoy. Yeah, exactly.
I had to say it.
I get it
I had
now.
to do it. All right, go on.
That's keeping him in a dark drought. No, it's not. I don't have.
Yes, it is.
Isn't
It's
it?
the
Oh my
same
God, you know it's
thing.
so backwards.
It's the same thing. If I don't tell you that I'm out here dating or that I have plans with someone else, that is my business. By the same stand that you just came. You didn't tell me you had a date with some man.
You know what, Sir Guy got a lot of nerve. And let me explain why. He said that's that boy toy shit. Let me explain something to you. You just called and sat here and talked about how you would play a woman and everything else, but when it's done to you, that's that boy toy shit. Try treating people the way you would want to be treated, and you wouldn't think that it's a boy toy shit. I was not doing anything boy toy. I was being honest. I said I had other plans, but that I would love to see them on at another time. Are they free on this date? And you definitely couldn't ask me on a date. You got up to Wednesday to ask me for a date on the weekend. Yeah, Stephanie, they can't keep up. You definitely got until Wednesday to ask me for a date on Saturday. Because believe me, first come, first serve. We got a call.
Look at this, yo.
Hey, state your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah, you know who it is. And I'm just going to say, it's best to keep them in the dark. But on another note, when you talk about this honesty thing, because I'm dealing with someone right now who is very much being honest with me, and I'm cool with it. And I've talked to you about it. It's the, how can I say it? Whatever. The toothless person. We seem to be having a very good situation coming about. I mean, she knows she's doing her, and I'm doing me, and it's okay. Because we both want the same thing, and that's to smash. We ain't looking for no get married, no type of long-lasting relationship. We just try to, get it in and move on to the next. And, be sexual partners, if you want to call it that. And that's cool. And I think that's, when I look at a woman more than likely, I'm like, yo, I can't have behind talk. Anything that comes after that, comes after that. But initially, I want to tear that ass up. And if she might be looking at me the same way, but she'll never admit that. And I always say, none of you women watching these shows to admit that. But I know what goes on in your mind. On that note, you can kill me later.
All right, see ya.
Oh, yeah, don't forget the after party.
So, the thing is this. Lynette said she's just not that into you, dude. And William said, get in where you fit in. Here's the thing. So, God, I agree with you. If you tell your plans up front and what your intentions are, I'm good with it. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. At the end of the day, I'm saying don't be a liar. Don't think that anybody's a boy toy. Get us some dentures, and you're good.
Good.
Lynette said you probably offered her $40. He didn't offer her $40.
Ah!
He's going Dutch.
Wait.
That's
Wait.
another show.
Wait. Ah! Y'all got to stop. Alright? Y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry.
Yo. Oh,
Okay,
my
listen.
God.
The thing is this. All I'm saying is state your intentions. It is what it is. State what you want. State what you're looking for. Stop sitting there pretending.
Pretending what?
And Stephanie said, what's wrong with the boy toy? Girl, that's another topic. And you need to be here for that one. So God said, hey, Lynette, she must be into me. She's initiating and pursuing. Okay. So. The whole thing is this. Being honest. So let's try that again, the skit again. Hey, you know, Ben, I really had a nice time with you on Wednesday. Is it possible I could see you again on Thursday?
Well, I'm a bit busy that evening. Can I give you a rain check for Friday?
I'm kind of busy on Friday. How about Saturday?
Wow. We're busy people. I'm caught up too. When's the
Okay.
next time you're free?
I don't know. Call me whenever you have a moment.
Okay, I guess that's what it is.
See? Just as easy as that. $40 comes without conversation.
Ah! Ah!
But did you see how easy that was? Stephanie said, okay, I'll bring my own toys. That wine.
Yo!
Toast up, girl.
Yo, wait. I
The
can't.
Boy Toy Show is an old women's show, Andrell. Yes, it is. That's a whole other show. That's an evening show. But the thing is this. How did that go? Did you feel, Ben, be honest, tell her you seeing someone else. I didn't ask him was he seeing someone else.
And that was the point.
I didn't ask him that.
See, the whole
That was
point
none of my business.
No, and that's what I'm trying to get established here, man, in terms of this whole thing about honesty. All right? Now, yes, if directly I'm asked, am I seeing somebody, blah, 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 and I decide to tell her otherwise, yes, all right, fine, I'm being dishonest.
Right, I didn't ask because I didn't want to know.
But if we have not even breached that point, we're nowhere near that level. We're dating. We may have even smashed a couple of times, but we're still not there. We're respecting each other's
No, before
space.
I smash, I gotta know if you're seeing somebody. No.
You know what? It would have been cool if I could just get the point across, because the point was more important than the fact of whether or not
Finish
we
your
would have
point.
smashed or not.
Finish your point. Because that's a whole other thing.
The point is, it was none of, I did not have to tell you I was seeing somebody in the course of us dating. That's it. Now, you see me wherever with somebody, and I'm just going to add this because this actually happened to me a few times.
Okay.
One, Renee can tell you all about. Renee, because it was Renee. And this individual got all ridiculously stupid.
Because she saw you with your sister.
She saw me with my sister, but didn't know it was my sister.
So what did you do about the girl?
Oh, I flipped. You coming up to my sister? And the very fact that she came off like that,
And
no,
did you
I
see her
killed
again?
that.
Yeah, exactly.
I killed that. No, I never saw her again.
So then you learned that you didn't like people who were insanely jealous, right?
I realized I didn't like stupid people.
Okay, so then you made sure when you dated someone, if you found out they were stupid, you cut it off at the head, right?
Yeah, on that, yeah.
So you learned something about yourself. You learned something out of that.
No, that's not
You
something I learned.
Yeah, you did. Okay, well then you were gonna have. It was bound to happen again. Did it happen again?
Well, it has happened again.
Yeah.
All
That's
right,
your point.
but
You didn't learn the lesson. Okay.
What lesson? There was no lesson to be told.
There's
That wasn't
always-
listen.
Everything in life, there's a lesson. to
There
learn.
was. Look, I did not. I was not. We are not boyfriend and girlfriend. You're not my woman. I'm not your man. We were none of that. Only thing we were doing was swinging an episode periodically. Now you happen to see me somewhere with somebody, and in particular, I think the main thing that pissed me off about all of that was that you did not know that this was somebody I was actually doing something with. See, it was my sister that brought all of that into light. It had nothing to do with whether or not I was hitting this chick or not. You don't know nothing. And you just attacking, you bugging out, and we haven't had that conversation or whatever. No, you're crazy. I ain't got no time for you.
That's a little crazy. Did she think at any point you were her man?
She must have.
Okay. Let me read some comments. So God said, so you tell them what you want them to know, right, Terrell? Not the whole truth. No, Sir God, I did say in the beginning that when I was asked, I do date several people, that they're not the only person that I date. And so when they asked me, are you available? When Ben asked me, are you available on Wednesday? My response to him was not going to be, no, I have a date. That's a little disrespectful because we've already had that in past conversations. So the response was, I have plans that day. That leaves it up for you to believe what you want, but I'm not going to be in your face. I'm going to be out with another man. That's disrespectful. I wouldn't do that. Lynette said, so you was friends with Benefits, Ben.
I've been there too.
Well, that's what she's saying about the specific girl that you're talking about. Yes, they were friends with Benefits. Not the whole truth. Well, that's your, you know what, to God, if that's how you see it, that's absolutely fine. That it wasn't the whole truth. That's absolutely fine. What were you saying?
I've had many friends with Benefits. That actually was beneficial. But
it wasn't beneficial. It caused you a whole bunch of pain and heartache.
No.
Caused you embarrassment with your sister. Your business was put out on blast.
Excuse me. Everything in perspective.
And then it happened again. You didn't learn your lesson. Go ahead, I'm listening.
I was young and thuggish. And in my don't give up mentality, no. Most of what you just said did not apply. Because I did not care. Only thing I was all about was the fact that I was offended at the perceived offense. Okay, and that was the extent of it. All right, as far as my actual feeling, but understanding what you're saying, yes, it could have been that had I been that type of person. Okay, and based on that, I hear what you're saying about you want the label, but you may want the label, but you didn't get the label, didn't earn the label, whatever the hell it was, whatever. Well, however it is looked at, the point is you cannot presume to make a label, especially when one has not been placed.
I agree with you.
But that's exactly what these individuals we're talking about have done.
Yes.
So, but...
And my experience and your experience as well. So we can both agree that men and women can bug the hell out when you're not in a relationship and they assume there's one. Because we both have had the experiences. I want to read some comments. So God said, so don't expect a man to tell the whole truth. It's being respectful. You're being a liar. But okay. Stephanie said, so Ben, before you smash, you should have had that conversation of where you two are. Just smashing, nothing else. Did you have that conversation?
What conversation?
Oh my God.
About me being with someone else as well? No. Again, why?
You needed to have the conversation with the person you were with that this is a sexual thing only, that there's no strings attached. I know you didn't have the conversation.
Wait a minute, no, and I didn't, but why was I supposed to? Because at the end of the day,
you
we're
were partaking in her body, that's why.
Hold it, we are both partaking of both our bodies.
Women are internal.
Uh-huh.
So you should have.
I should have.
Yes, you should have let her know that all that it was just a sexual relationship, and you didn't want anything else with her.
Wait. Hold it. Oh, that wasn't gonna happen. Wait, but hold it. If it's like that, then why can't the same thing also be on you?
Excuse me. Because she's the one who assumed the label. Because you didn't put a label, so she put one there. You're the one that went through the embarrassment. Who's that girl you with?
Stop. Wait a minute. We don't jump so many further. What did she just ask?
So Ben, before you smash, you should have had that conversation of where you two are, just smashing, nothing else. You didn't have that conversation with her.
And
So God says,
Yo, that's
I
a
want you to hold that
nah,
thought. I
nah,
want you to hold that thought. We're
Nah.
going to get back to it. That being honest, that's being honest, Ben. I love it. The crowd cheers. Sir God cheers. Yes, Steph. He agreed with Steph. Lynette, that y'all are just friends with benefits. Stephanie, exactly. So God, it's none of her business who else I'm smashing. It is if you didn't establish that that's all that you're doing. Stephanie said, you're right. It's not her business of someone else. It's her business on her alone. Her putting a label is her bad, LOL. It's only her bad because you did.
Look.
Guys.
I said no.
Guys, y'all are the ones who are getting your tires slashed. Y'all are the ones that are getting smacked up in your face. Y'all are the ones that's getting a whole bunch of damage. Y'all are the ones that are having babies with women that y'all are just smashing, and you don't understand, oh, why is this happening? I'm trying to sit here and tell you, dumbasses, why it's happening, and you don't get it.
Let's get some.
Establish the
Wait.
labels. Get rid of the labels.
Wait, no.
We got a call.
No.
Say your name and where you're calling from.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Bye.
Yeah, that's a bye.
Anyway, again, why do I have to be the one? We're both consenting adults. If this is the thought that is on her mind and she wants this label or needs to know, whatever that may be beyond the act of which we are about to perform,
Yeah, she
what?
Honesty. Listen, I'm reacting. You're not being honest. You guys are the ones that are going through stuff. Just like when
You're saying there's a consequence for us not stepping forward with this information.
Okay, so let's do another
that we
scenario.
have to do that. That's a consequence.
Unfortunately, I'm not saying anything
Not
about
if you
her
understand,
being right.
I'll take your head off if you touch
You
my
didn't
shit.
take her, hey, Esther.
No,
you didn't
hell
take
with
her,
that.
You didn't take her head off.
No.
State your name and where you're calling from.
Hey, this is Eliar King. I'm trying to call Andrell, and am I talking to the right person? Who's
Yes,
this?
you are. What's up, Eliakim?
What's up, bro?
What's up, Niecy? What's the deal? Y'all ain't online right now? Y'all ain't on the live right now?
Yeah,
Yes,
we on the
we
show,
are. What is
bro.
your
Come
comment?
on, man. What's up? Be on.
Y'all not on right now?
Yes,
That
we're
can't be, because
Oh, my God.
This is Eliar King.
Yes, and what is your comment, Eliakim? My crazy brother, guys.
Okay. So now I get to relate my understanding, right?
Yes. Please state your opinion.
All right, I got something to say, okay?
Yes. Speak.
Come on, man.
So we all adults here, right?
Bro, what you
Male
talk?
and female. Grown as hell, right?
Yeah.
So in my opinion, I agree with Ben somewhat, because as adults, we walk into relationships with our eyes wide open, right?
Yes.
I said we walk into relationships with our eyes wide open, male or female.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I can understand his point of view where he said, why would he mention anything?
Because your cars are being smashed. You're being embarrassed in restaurants and everything else. Be honest. Let the woman know this is exactly what's going on so that there's no BS behind anything. That's why.
So for me, it's like, as a woman, you should have the understanding that you'll put yourself in a position where, yes, you will hope a man would tell you the truth.
Well, you must be listening to us on a delay. Eli, just listen to the call, not your television, okay?
Okay, got you.
Okay,
Okay, got
because
you.
there's a delay. Listen, the whole thing is this. If you were being honest with the woman, it saves you a lot of aggravation and pain.
Yeah, you should be honest, but I mean, both of y'all should be honest. I'm saying,
Yes.
when you come together as a woman before you lie down with a man, you should automatically ask them what's up. You know what I'm saying?
Agreed.
That's what I'm saying.
But people don't do that.
Right. So why is it all
Right. So whose fault is that? Whose fault is that? Is that the man's fault or is that the woman's fault?
Exactly.
Okay?
It's both.
No. It's both. I'm supposed to be upset because you slashed my tires because you didn't ask me if I was screwing somebody else, and mad because I didn't tell you. Get out of here. I will take your head off.
All I'm trying to do is save your tires. That's all.
Save your life.
Do you have any other comments?
Yeah, y'all funny. Y'all love y'all.
Love you
Get off this phone, let somebody else have a chance.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. I love him so much.
No, at the end of the day, it's true as I said. All right? It's on both of us. That's what I said. We are both consenting adults. You are not to assume. Now, that's the whole thing with you running out there slashing up my tires because I didn't say something that was of no consequence to me in the first place.
Well, it was a consequence to you. You lost your tires.
Which you now have a consequence.
No, you haven't. Okay, so Stephanie says, if you dated a few times and then slept together, that's a relationship unless it's stated it's just sex and nothing more. I agree. So God says, Steph, ain't no announcement needed or is. No announcement, just keep it real. Or keep replacing tires. Exactly. And listen, at the end of the day, we're not saying that it's right to slash anybody's tires.
No, but you're saying this is a consequence.
Where you're calling from.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
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 Hi, Esther.
Hi. What's up, y'all? Love you both. Hi, Chris.
Esther, what's up? What's up? How are you?
It's
Long
Ben.
time. Yes, you know, yeah.
What's up, you brother? What's up, brother head?
Ha ha.
So, Esther, what brings you on the phone today?
Girl, I'm listening to these people. Do they realize what you guys are saying?
Apparently not. Give us your viewpoint on this.
I'm, child. You know what? You gotta have respect on both sides.
Yes.
Number one, and the first and main thing, like Chris and I used to talk years ago, you gotta love yourself.
Yes.
You really gotta love yourself before you love somebody else.
Yes.
Because you can't bring drama and all kind of negative crap to a relationship and expect it to be 100. It's not going to happen.
Right.
But this isn't even a relationship. This is you saying, is it okay to date, to have several dates? Because on Ben's...
Yeah, but, you know, some people, when they go on a date, they think it's a relationship, you know?
That's what I was
we're going to be in a relationship right off the bat.
Yes.
But it's not. You just feeling each other out.
Exactly, girl. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's not. You can't get that deep into a dating process because I'm just getting to know you. You're just getting to know me. Now, if it turns to a relationship, then you know it's a blessing. If not, you move on to the next person.
Yes. Well, while you're still dating that person, you date other people.
Of course, that's what dating is all about. You supposed to have a variety of people that you can connect with. And then you find that significant other, and then it's over.
Thank you. I agree with her. Thank you so much, Esther.
But you know what? I need to say this.
Yes.
That brother that came on that was talking that nonsense, I don't know, the women he's dealing with, that's just bananas.
Do you mean Sir Guy?
Yes, honey. I don't know what his problem is.
Yes, he is something else, girl.
But I want to tell you guys, y'all are beautiful. Keep doing what you're doing, and it's a blessing. And I love both of y'all so much.
Oh, thank you,
Esther.
Thanks.
Thank you, love.
Bye-bye. Now, he said, double standard, Drell, because you want all the truth but want to present half the truth. It's not what I said. So God said, the crowd roars, so Ben wins. And variety is the spice of life, LOL, ha. Yes,
Thanks.
William. Variety is the spice of life.
Yes.
Now, what I am not saying, because we got to close out, it's like 5 minutes after.
Nah. I don't want to go.
Listen.
I don't want to.
Listen.
I don't want to.
So you see that look, right? That's the husband-wife look. Okay, women date like they're trying on shoes. Men, just buy the damn shoe. Thank you, Esther. Now the crowd is roaring again. Woo! Yes, she said it all. She said it all.
What? I'm all blind.
We're cheering Esther on about what she said about Sagad. Yay, Esther! Here's the thing.
Yo, blood, I don't know what to say, man. They just, well, you know, it's a women's club.
Here's the thing. Crowd roaring with boos. Sagad's booing. He's the boo. So here's the thing. All I'm saying is, go out, date, get to know people, plural.
Ugh.
People.
Ugh.
Yeah, that. Get to know people. Get to understand who you are as a person, what you like and don't like. At the end of the day, I'm telling you, you are preparing for the right one. I prepared for you.
What?
Prepared for you.
You mean you prepared for me?
I prepared for you, trust me. All my dating life and the things that I like and didn't like, got a chance to understand what it is in a person that I would like and what I wouldn't like, what I would throw back and the compromise and what I would compromise and what I won't. Relationships are a lot of work at the end of the day. So you want to make sure that the person you want to spend the rest of your life with, the person that that's going to have your children, that you want to make sure that you guys are on the same page. And the only way to do that is to explore, meet other people, throw all the jealousies behind, don't cut any tires, be honest. If the girl or the guy doesn't like that you're dating other people, it's okay. You're dating other people anyway. And at the end of the day, that person is not for you. So on that note, the wine is gone. So it's time to go bye-bye.
Definitely time for her to go bye-bye.
All right. You guys have a beautiful weekend.
Yo, peace out.
And by the way.
Oh, yes.
We're going to be doing a live tomorrow.
Yes.
Because of all the sex trafficking that's going on.
Look, not just the sex trafficking. Our people are disappearing left and right.
Right, but the point I'm making, our organs missing and everything else.
Yes.
We are going to have a self-defense class.
I'm going to do a thing on self-defense, little basic things that y'all can use. Because, again, at the end of the day, it's always somebody else until it's you.
Yes.
Right? Stop waiting for shit to happen.
We got to protect our brothers, our sisters, our children.
Exactly, because we're all prey. This is ridiculous.
We're still determining a live time because I know you guys want to watch a football game. So.
Yeah, game. Yeah, okay.
But at the end of the day, I will be posting to let you know when the live is coming on with self-defense. It's all about training. A little bit of training, a little bit of know a little something to keep ourselves safe and to kill the bad guys. Talk to you later.
Peace.
See you tomorrow. Peace out.